Blarla. Hello Peeps and welcome back to The Sims 3. Welcome back to World Adventures. Sam is now home. Let's unpause it. Sam is now home. Where is he? He's in here someplace. There he is. Hello Sam. It's late, 6 p.m. And I think what we need to do, yes, is sort him out some leftovers. Let's see, but let's try and eat. Oh, there we go. That's better for you, Sam. That's better. You do that. All right. Mia, I believe, is at work. She is hanging out with co-workers at the moment. What's going on? Yeah. Things are looking pretty good for Mia. Because we're planning on heading to France this time. And what I'd like to do is we've built a basement, or the beginnings of, because I'd like Mia to get into trying to make her own nectar. And we've got a nice area here where I'm thinking might be nice to grow grapevines and stuff, and just get into that whole racket. But it's Mia that I want doing that. She'll be the chef and whatnot. So, she is the chef. So I want her doing that. But Sam, of course, needs to go because he's doing this diary quest, isn't he? Now, something else we need to do is open this and start emptying his things. Oh yeah, his certificate, that will be able to go on the wall, won't it? Yeah, it will be. We'll stick it in there for now. Escape dust, yeah, because I don't plan to use that. Liquid courage he doesn't need because he's a boss. Let's put this and all the money, actually, all the money bags. I'm enjoying collecting up the money bags. What I'd like to do is have a look at all the money bags. Oops. And find out which one is valued the highest. And put that one on display, and then we can have the rest. So let's pop all these in the chest. What about this? Yeah, we'll stick that in there. We'll keep this. These can go in there. I'm not sure about the book. I'm not entirely sure where that's come from. We might keep the wine. Actually, no, we won't. Should we put all of this in there as well? I think we'll put all of this in there. Oh, we've got a pile of ingots building up. Look at all these gems we've got as well. Is that the dive well? Yeah. Fragments, stick them in there. I think they have built one, haven't they? We did build one once. Oh, there's that gnome. Oh no. A gnome. Get in there. And the money bags. Oh look, we've got a couple of these left over. We want to keep that key on us, don't we? The keystone. Yeah. So we have, look, these. Got a big old pile here. We'll probably sell a bunch at some point. And I've started, oh dear, started a new pile over here, look. So we'll, there's a lot of platinum kicking around. There is. Most of this is platinum, I think. Yeah. So a lot of money kicking around this house. Oh yeah. Good. In a pinch. Right, I think. Oh look. Sam's doing his thing. That is good. Now Mia spends a lot of time playing in these. A lot of time. But I think what we'll do is is go to sleep. Well, mind you, it's not that late, is it? It's actually not that late. Shall we tend the garden? Even though they're both quite tired, but it is only 9:30. Come on, you're not babbies. Mind you, Sam's getting really good at this, isn't he? Really, really good. Where are we on here? That goes halfway. Still plenty of improvement to be had. looking good though, isn't he? It's got his form is nice. Yeah. I can't imagine what he'll be doing at level 10 on this thing. Okay. Look, he's almost there. Look, almost at another level. So I was asking about doing the museum, and I had a few comments, and some of those ideas were really, really great. In fact, ideas I'm not sure I didn't think about. So we will be going to the museum tomorrow and doing some work on it, and put some of these ideas, which I think pretty much came from the same person, all the things I'm going to do. Yes. Should we speed this up? Oh no, did that gnome just move? Yeah. The gnome just moved. Right, you're going to show off your belt. We would like to see your new belt. Ah, nice. Excellent. Right, so I think what might be good for Sam is a shower. I think we should do that. I think he was about to go and do it anyway, wasn't he? Through tireless training and determination, Sam Sim has earned a new belt. Excellent. Level 6. Sam may now wear the blue belt when practicing martial arts. Blue belt. He's a blue belt. Oh. Okay, I'm still going to... I like to actually do the request myself. I don't know why. Just a weird thing. So what's going on tomorrow? Mia's working. Although Sam has no work for a little while. Sam has no work. That's fine. Well, let's get some sleep. And then we can head off to the museum and get some building done. Rise and shine. Here we are. So, she has work today. Okay, bless you. Would you... Oh, no, hang on. Let's go to Mia. Let's go with some French toast, I think. And we can do the same with Sam. Oh, that's a good point. We probably should look at red. We can fill his bowl and maybe clean. Maybe we should do that before we go to the museum. Mia is feeling a bit germy. Mia is feeling a bit more contagious than usual. She always feels contagious. It might be a good time to stay indoors and keep warm. Other Sims don't want those germs. Oh, really? Does she need to call in sick to work? I mean, we can totally do that. Let's do it. Okay, there's so many options these days. I forget jobs and offers, that's it. Not quit. Oh, I can't call in sick anymore. Maybe it's not considered like she's actually ill. What? You used to be able to call in sick. You used to even be able to fake it. What happened to those options? What is... You have not earned a degree or gotten enough blog followers. Upload, resume. I want to call in sick. I guess it's just this now, is it? Oh my god. Well, we heard her sneeze, even though we didn't see the animation for it. That's not somebody calling in sick, is it? Do you remember they used to do that all... I'm so unwell, I can't possibly... Okay, well, she's taking time off. And her time off has been approved. Okay, she's gone back out there again. I don't know why she does this. She always goes out there to play in these. Right, let's just stop a minute. Let's turn these off, shall we? She's always trying to get her kit off and muck around in them. And look, it's looking really quite cold out here today. So let's just turn those off. Oh, come on. I was about to say, they should... There we go. No! Stop it! What's wrong with her? She's obsessed with these things. When you took the day off, this is not what we had in mind, alright? Now, Sam, let's, what could we do? He has an everyday too. I don't think I've ever seen that. Let's, I mean, I would have set it up, but it's been a long time. Let's see. Let's check it out. What did I make his everyday to all that time ago? Oh, so this is Sam just at home. Being himself, is it? Nice. Right, okay. Anyway, it's enough of this nonsense. So let's... It's a bit frosty today, isn't it? It is a little bit frosty. What's going on here? Oh! Lulu Pussyfoot and Natasha Sandwich's dog has had puppies. It's had puppies. We should totally go around there and have a look. Right. So let's see here. So what was recommended to me was, how about we have no stairs and instead use the lift, which I think is actually a cracking idea. Will give us a lot more space around these here parts. So let's start there, shall we? Let's hammer these out. We'll do that. We'll hammer those out, and I think what I will do is remove these as well. I don't know what was on the wall, but it's gone now. I might just leave that wall there for the minute. We're going to have to remove this wall because I'm thinking the lift might be good up against here. What do we think? Maybe. Let's... I don't want to remove that bit of wall. I think there's paintings and stuff on it. Not that we need them, to be fair. Not that we need them. But we can stick this in here for now. We'll probably change the floor at some point, but that'll do for the minute. Have we got somewhere I can stick this painting? I don't really want to sell it just yet. But maybe... There, that'll do, won't it? But we might get into a situation where we'll have to... Can I not? Yeah, I thought so. I was thinking, I'm sure I can put this on the diagonal. What in the heck? Oh, above there will do. Not without the thing. Right, okay. The problem with Control-Shift-C at the moment is that I can't do it when I'm in windowed mode, but you have to record the game in windowed mode, otherwise it's really dark. So there's only so much I can really do when recording, which is a little frustrating, to say the least. Now, hang on a minute, lifts, yeah, elevators. So we've got, ooh, look, the deco one, a really fancy one. We're going to actually have to sort out down here, aren't we? How far in is this? Do you know, I'm actually not sure, but I'm assuming. Oh, look, we got a futuristic one. We could do tubes. Right, let's get rid of the doors. That one can stay, actually. It's like I've never played this game before. The amount of hours I've put into The Sims, and yet, if I don't do something regularly, in any way, shape or form, I totally forget how to do anything. You know, I can be really obsessed with something as well and learn everything about it. But go a little bit of time without thinking about it or doing anything with it, I totally forget it. Totally goes. It totally and utterly goes. Because I don't want it to come up here, obviously. Oh, look, though, it would. We could give them loft space up here. But it is literally loft space. Like, there's nothing there. So there is absolutely no point. Okay. We could probably go back a little bit more, couldn't we? I could probably go back a little bit more. And force it up against this wall, right? 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 Oh, it's so nice. Hang on, and we can pick colours as well. I wish it would stop spinning like that. It's really difficult to see. Does it change the colour on the inside? It's like a red. Probably not. No, the inside stays the same, doesn't it? It is just the door that it's changing. Ooh. Oh, that's fancy. It feels a bit over the top for this building, to be honest. It does feel a bit over the top. Yeah, see, that's as cool as that is, it's not appropriate for this building. This is probably going to be most appropriate for the building. And now it's outside of this area. Yeah, okay, good. Well, I'm happy with that. And then will it... Oh, it does. It does. Right, okay. So what we can do down here is this, right? I think we used this one, didn't we? Okay. And it just uses up a lot less space. And then maybe back here is where we could put the toilets. You know, like use up this space behind it sensibly. You know, I might be able to do a thing. You know, something back here so we can make these the toilets. That might be all right. You know, maybe even need to bring this forwards a bit, but that means we can get up and down now, and it takes up a lot less space. I like it. Let's try and keep this reasonably neat. But I mean, it will get redecorated at some point. But for now, let's just. Oh, hang on. What is down here in terms of decor? On the. Oh, jeez. Right. I always hate this wall thing. Every time. God. Right. Okay. Okay. They change around here. Look. They all change. I'll just do that. I'll just do that for the minute, because this will all get rejigged. But at least we know the lift will be there, and it's fine. Now, the other thing with this was ideas for getting them in the building. Essentially, retaining what was out here, putting it back to how it was, and having a little area actually inside. So a wall with some gateways and stuff like that. So the ticket machine, everything's actually indoors. Which sounds like a much better idea. And they said also like a little gift shop, but I suppose we're going to have the cafe instead for this place. I mean, maybe we could look at a gift shop, because I do have all those items, the rugs and the shelves where you can actually sell items from. Which is sort of a watered down version of Open for Business for The Sims 2, which was definitely one of my favourite expansions. Okay, but I need to give some thought on how I want it to occur, because I do want to retain, I think, these two windows, which means I'm not sure where this machine is going to be able to go. This floor's quite nice, isn't it? This floor's quite nice. I like this design. I'm wondering if there's something we can do here. So it could be that we move these toilets out. What are we going to want to do? What am I trying to do? Build, that's it. Not roofs. Jeez. Don't know. Do we want to come from here? Because we can always put windows in so it doesn't look so closed in. So we get like a little lobby area, or do I want to start it from here? I'm not sure, because this wall will come out. But we can put windows in, stuff like this. We can even put half walls in. The half walls might be okay. This needs some thought. It definitely needs some thought. And then the idea being that we'd be able to stick these in somewhere over here, not like that, but that will do for the minute. Something like that, so that we can start putting this back to normal, and then we'd have a ticket machine somewhere in here. But I'm probably going to pull this out. Probably going to pull all this out, and work out something nicer for this area, because this wall needs to be moved out. But it looks kind of cool here, doesn't it? It does look kind of cool. And maybe we'll be able to repeat something along these lines. You know, and maybe we don't need 2 gates. Maybe we can do this with 1 barrier entry. At the moment, that chandelier is getting in the way. You know. Oh, I thought that chandelier was over. It's not. God, why? You know, like, what? Surely it should be over the circle. Does that not make sense? I feel it's outrage. It's an outrage. Yeah, so we might do something, because this is a weird space, isn't it? We want to get the toilets established over here. I don't, and this and these, because it's such a weird shape. The octagon thing is such a weird shape. So this is quite a sensible way of dealing with some of these weird, awkward angles, you know, because like you would never see an angle like this in a building, surely, you know. I mean, it's ridiculous. So it's like, do we do something like that just so that it's not quite as weird? Might do. You know, and it could be, we'll see what happens in the toilets, but it could be that to go with the aesthetics of the building more, we might look at doing something more like this. If we don't have anything in these corners, which, you know, we might not. We're going to want 3 areas as well, aren't we? We're going to want a really good, we're going to want a China area, and an Egypt area, and a France area. And I feel as though the France area should be near the cafe, and I think the cafe being on the ground floor will have a bit more room for some table or chairs and stuff like that, and maybe can be linked to this area as well. Might be nice. Even if they can't get to it, they have to pay to come in and then use it, but they could still perhaps see through windows here into its kitchen or something, not sure. That might be quite nice. But, you know, the ideas are starting, and then we need to put this back to normal. The only problem with putting this back to normal is, once again, I cannot remember. Oh, it's come up with the wallpaper. I cannot remember what was here before, because I have the memory of a fish. And so I might have to go back and have a look at, I think it was something like this, wasn't it? And then just put stairs back in like that. Is it something like that? Probably. Is it something like this? Was this the flooring that was really... Oh, because it's over here. Okay, I'm going... Yeah, I will have to have a look. Everyone can remember things except me. I've always had a really bad memory. Okay. Okay. But it's getting closer back to what it was, right? That's definitely getting back to where it was. I hate all this. What's going on? What's going on? I think what I might do is change this, even if it wasn't like that before. I think I prefer this. And I might even remove it from under the steps, you know. And then maybe we can do some decor here in the future. I might... Oh, do you know what we could do? Ew. I like... If we... Right. The eyedropper. You know. Maybe we can do something like this. And we'll get some more plants in and stuff like that. More shrubbery. And we remove this door back here, which was great. Because that was no good. Yeah, and that chimney will probably go at some point as well. Because I want to try and keep the building, at least externally, pretty much the same, you know. So that we're, you know, in keeping with everything. And this was always a museum. It was just rubbish. And we're going to make it a genuine museum that people might want to travel to. But we just got to figure it out. We've just got to figure it out. And I'm very slow on design, and I like to sort things out. And I just don't think it's very enjoyable to watch. But there we are. So, right. I can't. I find this thing aggravating. Right. Okay. I'm not very good with hotkeys because, again, I can't remember things. But there we are. So that's looking a bit better. It's not looking better, but it's, you know, you can see it's developing. It's developing, but I do need some time with it, I think. But it was just such a good idea, you know, to put the lift in instead of the stairs, and also just to move the ticket system and everything in, because, you know, particularly if you want to try and retain the exterior of a building, which I absolutely do. So that's good. That is absolutely good. What's going on here, Sam? We're going to get ready to... Look, she's back doing this again. She's absolutely crazy. No wonder she's germy and got a cold. She's ridiculous. You should have gone to work. That's what you should have done. You should have gone to work. It's an outrage. But what we'll do is we will... What's in her inventory? Because we're going to get ready to... We've got a bunch of bits and bobs. That's fine. She can keep all that on her. But what we'll do is we'll put her bike in her inventory and we'll put his car in his so that we can make sure... Do you know what we might do? I might consider getting him like a push bike. That's what we were thinking, wasn't it? A push bike. Let's have a look. I really think that he could benefit from one, right? I do. Bicycles. Let's stick probably that way. Yeah. Good. Look, we've got other bicycle rack things here. Look at that one. Laser lock. And oh, flashy. What's this one? No frills bike rack. What do you mean no frills? That's a no frills one. That's definitely with frills. Right, surely. Oh, look at the hover scooter. I've not got deep into the future stuff. The future pack and that island getaway one. I've done a little bit of into the future stuff, but not much. And I've not touched that island paradise pack ever. That one was a new purchase, so looking forward to getting into those one day. For kids, oh my, oh look, that's so cool. Okay, not appropriate for Sam. That one's got a nice little basket on the front. Oh, old school. Oh my. So good. Maybe we should give him a basket. You know, that would look quite nice in France. Oh, look at that. Very Tron. Oh my god. Does that come from like Katy Perry thing or something? Because that, I'm not sure how I feel about that at all. Jeez. Can we do ones that's not... Oh, we can't. Oh, God. Okay, so we probably are going to have to go with something like this. He'll have to have his basket. You know? So it's a question of... Oh, actually, that's... Oh, that's a bit more sensible, isn't it? Should we go with that? What's his favourite colour? Do you know? I can't remember. I know that he has one. Pretty sure. Orange? Why did I go orange? Who can say? So, which bike? We're looking... So we've got red. No. It's really difficult to see, isn't it? But that's the kids' one. Okay. I think we'll just go with this red one. So I think we'll give that to Sam. Okay. Because this car sometimes a bit inconvenient, isn't it? We'll stick that in there. Stick that there, and we'll take that with us. He's back to the exercise again. I mean, I could put a laundry basket in here to stop this, but who has a laundry basket in their living room? I mean, really. And I am a bit about the RP. I'm not all about min-maxing. And I really want to take these out just because this really bothers me. But there's too many plants here and it's only going to get worse for her to water every day. So it takes her all day to do the garden if we don't have this going on. Okay. Right then. So the next episode, we'll be going to France. And carrying on his quest with what he needs to do and hopefully discovering more about the old nectar making. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, please hit that like button. As long as you are here, why not take your first step on the path to total coolness by supporting me via Patreon. The cooler you are, the harder I work, which means even more SHIZWAH.